During the pandemic shelter-in-place mandate, many couples are seeing some strain in their relationship. You know, couples who once got along very well when you had your own schedule and ability to go out can feel a little irritated at being together 24/7. So in today's relationship reboot, we're finding out how to avoid a complete meltdown of our relationships. And our relationship guru, Dr. Kirsten Lind Seal, joins us live on Skype. It's so good to have you with us. This is such a big concern for so many people right now.
Yeah, I'm so glad to be here. And you know, this is a really tough time. Even people whose relationships are really strong are really feeling the strain right now.
And this is because our stress relievers, kind of the escape valve, those things are mostly gone, right? Like having time to be on your own or go to work or whatever.
That's exactly right. Go out with the girlfriends for a beer, right? And those are gone. And so and then plus we're cooped up in the same space together. And so depending on how much space you have, that can really put another level of strain onto the relationship.
Right. Yeah. It's interesting that people at the beginning of this were talking about, are we going to have a baby boom at the end of this? Or some people saying, are we going to have a divorce boom? And we want to prevent that for people, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, actually, what we don't know about the divorce boom yet, but we do know that there are some upticks in domestic violence sort of around the world as well. So this is another piece of the couple relationship problem that we are seeing.
Well, let's talk about some of the things that we can do to kind of help our relationships, or at least like get through this period, right? Because you're just like we don't want people to destroy the relationship. I suppose on the other hand, is it realistic to think you're going to use this time to completely fix all the things that might be wrong?
I don't know about completely fixed, but there certainly are things that we can do that will really focus us on prioritizing our relationships, which is kind of something that can fall by the wayside during regular time. Like, for example, one of the first things that I say is that we really need to take care of ourselves, which may seem counterintuitive, but the more we are making sure that we're eating well, that we're sleeping right, you know, that we are doing the things that we can do while sort of under quarantine as it is, to make ourselves feel good, that is going to really play itself out in our relationship.
Let's get to some strategies, because you have some ideas on things you can say to your partner when you're going through some of these kind of stressful moments.
Yes. So, I mean, an important thing to remember is that this is an external stressor. It doesn't mean that your partner has all these things that suddenly are irritating you about him or her.
Got it.
One of the things, I actually found myself saying this to my husband the other day. I said to him, you know, I'm not trying to torture you, right?
Right.
This thing I'm asking, it's not, so which leads me into the next piece, which is try not to take things personally, right? This can be really helpful in our relationships anyway, but understand that your spouse or loved one or partner is also under the same strain that you are. And remember, we'll each have good days and bad days. We'll each have a day where we feel like we're managing things pretty well, and then a day where it just seems like everything is just awful and never going to get better. So being aware of what it might be like to be our partner is something that is a really good relationship strategy anyway, but is super important in times like this.
Yeah. I find one of the things that happens when you're spending a lot of time together is that you end up like you said, taking things personally, but like even when it comes to like some of the conversations you're having or the stories you're telling.
Yes, exactly. So here's one of the things that I say is a very good thing to say. If when your spouse says, oh, have I told you this story? What you say is, well, no, or even if you have, I've forgotten. So please do tell it again. Like that is just a kind thing, so that you're not saying, oh, I've heard that story. Oh, I'm so bored with that story. Right. So one of the things that I say is be kind. Be kind, be kind. Be kind to one another. We are all under an incredible amount of stress right now. And the kinder you are to each other, trying to turn towards, as the Gottmans say, these the best relationship researchers that we really have, turn towards each other in this time of crisis is really, really going to help.
What about
another thing? Yeah. Another thing I say is, no, I don't want the last cookie / chocolate / bowl of potato chips. You take it.
Just a little, those little points of generosity, I think, make a difference.
Yes.
Let's talk about a couple of the things not to do. You mentioned don't take things personally. What about people who are in a point in their relationship where perhaps before this, they were going through counseling or discussing divorce or talking about separation? Is this the time, or is this not the time?
This is not the time to make any big decisions. This is uncharted territory. And so what I would say is basically, I mean, it's like we're in a very, very bad storm. And so what you want to do is just sort of batten down the hatches, take good care of everybody who's in your little boat, you know, and just try to ride it out. And then when the boat docks and the weather clears, then you'll be able to look around and take stock of what you really do or don't want to do about your relationship or marriage. This is not the time to make a big decision.
Kirsten, I think
you can totally reflect on it,
yeah.
but don't make any big decisions. And besides, you can't really go anywhere, although that's not entirely true.
Yeah. And to that point, I think we should really underscore the fact that if you are in an abusive relationship, a violent relationship, a power structure issue, you still can get help and should get help, right?
Yes, you can. There's a hotline number that I'm thinking that you maybe can put up for people. It's 1-800-799-SAFE. There are advocates there 24/7 for people who are struggling with situations of domestic violence. Also, in terms of the stay-at-home order, that does not apply when you're in an unsafe situation.
Correct.
So if you are in an unsafe situation at home, you absolutely have the right to leave your house and go to a shelter. You can call 911.
For sure.
You know, I know it's more scary out there because things are so different, but it does not mean you have to shelter at home with someone who is dangerous to you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Call us. We'll get you help. Like whatever you need. Like we'll make sure you get into a safe situation. Kirsten, thanks so much. Heather?
Thank you.